What is a elf? The elves are a few creatures, humanoids, small and fictitious that the popular fantasy to conceive. Where it began everything it was in Romania country, since his pagan religion was affirming that there were a few minor gods who were living a house. To the elf it is possible to say to them in different ways like goblins, gnomes, and fairies. The first one in speaking about the topic of the elf was Antonio Fuente la Peña, Cantabrian elves. His general habitats they are the forest heaven that sometimes in the garden and funds of certain things. To this little man it likes the company of the children as well as the fairies to play with them. There exist wicked elves capable of him damaging to a human being if they annoy them. For this motive, it is suitable to avoid to offend them. For example, doubting his existence, power, or joking of his appearance.
Also talking about elves and their place in fantasy with Iron Elves author Chris Evans. I throw out the discussion whether they have a place in fantasy any longer became a moot point. Whether you like your elf style, pale and either or impish, smart and mischievous, there are a place in mythology or folklore from which the original we're on international law better the other. If we go right back to the beginning and somewhere beyond Earth, rather in this distance, will happen across not one, but two races. Some scholars have suggested that the Dark Elves were merely but the fact that the Darks and stay separately as living inevitably suited other worlds.
Hi, my name is Juan. I will tell you my story with an elf. I really don't believe in these things, but what I have experienced was so creepy. All started when we are inside of my house and, felt a strange noise and screams of terror about 14 guys that were in the background. We ran to see what happened and we found a gruesome scene. The thing sways song and metal structure. My dad confronted him but it was impossible to catch up. He moved fast and issued the bleaching sound. He called me.
Come, I am your cousin.
And then repeat the same to my cousin. I got the belt and started trying to hit him, but he disappeared. My neighbor had told us that he's an elf, and that he had seen many times in the back of his house. Now that we are attacked, we are worried, and we ask to the Father to come to bless our house.